Goedemiddag, welkom op onze wekelijkse persconferentie. Onze afspraak voor dit weekend is zondag, op Paaszondag om 6:30. Dan krijgen we het bezoek van Club Brugge. Dus graag jullie vragen over die wedstrijd voor onze coach Daniel Milicevic.
Hi, good afternoon, Daniel. Could you give us first of all an update or any news about injuries?
About injuries, Gore got a hard kick in the game against Antwerp. He came out of the game after around 20 minutes. He didn't train yet with the team, so he's working apart. I think that probably tomorrow will join us in the team session, and we'll see for Sunday if he's able to be with us. Other injuries, not Davy, still growing with his fitness. Not started yet with the ball in the hands, so it is also evolution day by day with him, and we have to take care about his hands. So, and for the rest, Archie came in against Antwerp. Good, not reactions on his ankle. Mitro also, after a long period, he came in 10 minutes, no reaction. So for the moment, we touch. That is everything fine with the guys.
Did you feel this week that the victory in Antwerp was very important for the morale of the team?
Yes, every victory is important. When you come from 3 losses in a row, that you're a little bit hurt. The only thing that is heal you is a victory. So it was a nice one away, and in Antwerp against a direct opponent also is very important. We took Anderlecht back in points, so I hope that we start to grow also. I see a team on the pitch also. I see an evolution on that, attacking together and defending together, wanting to secure also the result, maturity. That's also very important in this kind of games, and a little bit more efficient because we had also some chances to score the 0-2. But okay, I'm very happy with the win, and the spirit is there. A very good trainings week also, I have to say. Everybody full focus, a lot of hunger, and Bruge is coming, one of the title favorite, playing on a high level already weeks, I have to say. They won against Genk, playing a very good game, I have to say, second half certainly. So they will have a full squad. We have to improve, and we have to give everything to win, because now start a stretch of 4 games in 10 days, and will be very important. We play 2 times against Bruges, 2 times against Anderlecht. In 10 days, everybody have to be ready.
Do you see Club Brugge as the biggest title favorite, even more than Genk?
Before the playoff, they asked me who was the favorite. In that moment, Genk beat Union the last game of the regular competition, and they were good, and they start also good the Champions playoff against us, unluckily, but also they lost few players, and in Champions playoff everything is possible because the distance is shorter, and every game is a top game, and the first 3 they're performing on a high level. We, from the bottom of the Champions playoff, we have to do more. We have to take points from them.
Good afternoon, Daniel. Last week you got your first victory in those playoffs. That can be a relief, but is it also motivation and extra empowerment for the team to get also a first result against one of the big 3 then? Because there's a huge difference there's a big gap in points, but is it possible for Gent, for instance, to get that victory on Sunday?
In football, everything is possible. The belief have to be there. The energy, the commitment to fight for these 3 points. We play at home. I hope in a full stadium, because against Union was not the case. Was okay. It was the beginning of the vacations, but I hope it's a derby for us. For the sport is the game to don't miss, and for us also, we want to perform in front of them, and we want to take the first victory in Champions Playoff at home, because last time it was not enough against Union. Yeah, we lost 0-3. It was not a good feeling. That's for sure. It was a very bad feeling. We were sad because we started good the game, but after we let it slip away. But now I hope that to see an improvement on that level.
Is the injury of Gore a big setback for you on the tactical front? I mean, he's a kind of striker you can't replace immediately with the other players you've got in your squad.
Yes, it's an injury that give us some other options also, because after his injury we tried to put Atsuki to have a little bit more control in the midfield with his infiltrations, and he did it very well after that he came in. So we will see how the guys they're reacting also on the tactical choices that we'll do tomorrow on the training, and who is fully ready to play. Because Bruges is a team that if you give them space to play, they're very good on the ball, and they have a lot of individual qualities.
How do you look at the difference of qualities, the difference between you and Club Brugge?
Yeah, it's a team that is playing Champions League regularly for many years now. Bigger budget, another structured team, players that they stay there for 10 years, almost more than 10 years. A solid team. There are differences. We are not the same like Bruges, but we try to compete against the best. For the moment, this year, Genk and Bruges and Union, they're competing on higher level, and we have to close this gap.
The club did Jordan Torunariga a new contract proposal. How do you look at his situation? Because I can imagine he's the type of defender you would like to keep over here in Gent going into next season and the next seasons.
Yeah, Jordan, I will not speak about his personal situation or of his some negotiations. For us, he's an important player because he became also a leader in our defense. His performances also very solid in the last months. When he came also from Germany, was good. After he had some physical problems that he had some up and downs, but a player that we are counting on, even if he's ending his contract, he's performing, is showing top professional mentality, and when he's keeping a clean sheet, he's very happy. So that's a sign.
Is he also the kind of personality you need in the dressing room to combine both the professional mentality but also someone who can cheer up the lads?
Yes, you need in teams different personalities. If I have to choose, the winning mentality is the best to have in a dressing room. Winners and different, because you can learn something from your teammate every day. So not everybody is the same. So I don't know what to say about that, but I lived so many different dressing rooms that you can tell stories for hours and hours. So different mentalities, different stories, and
we don't got that much time, but if you can look back on the last games against Club, what is the main threat of that team?
main threat of this team. Very good transitions, I have to say, offensive transitions from them. They're very dangerous. They attack with a lot of players also in the box. So it's important to take care of that. Experienced players, because they're used to play this Champions playoff. Leaders on the pitch also. So a lot of threats, but we have also our qualities to counter them.
A game at home in the Champions playoffs against Club Brugge, is this the game of the year for KAA Gent? Biggest game of the year?
But we had already few games of the year. One of was away in Antwerp to secure the ticket of Champions playoff. Against them also, to don't lose this train for the Champions playoff against Anderlecht also. Was a very good game in terms of mentality, because we didn't give up on 0-1 of them, and we came back at the end. It was a very nice feeling for the supporters. For sure, is the game of the season at home in the Champions playoff. I think you cannot desire better. And at the end, if you win, it's even better to drink something.
Oké, dat doen we graag zondag nog eens opnieuw. Tot dan. Merci.